Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. The highway stopped, the sun's dipping, and every minute feels like someone stretched it with taffy, yet the same stretch another day can fly by. Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm Eric. Quick promise. 3 tiny tricks you can try in a minute that change how time feels, either to make a slog feel shorter or a sweet moment feel longer. Ready to bend time a little? Right, love that image. Naming a period or a task actually nudges attention in a reliable way. Short pause. Totally. Tiny moves. Big feel. I like that. And we don't need lab coats. Just a little practice. Laughing. Okay. First trick. Say it out loud and give the block a name. Call it a focus sprint or the 10-minute tidy. Saying it makes a surprising difference. When you label a stretch, you build a frame for attention. It's subtle. Telling yourself this is my 10-minute deep work block reduces interruptions, and later your memory treats it as a coherent event instead of a blur. Experience shows labels shape recall. Right. Quick back channel. Say it out loud. That small extra step feels silly, but it anchors you. And it's gold in meetings. Don't schedule a meeting, say 15-minute decision sprint. People tighten up. You get a pulse on progress, and later you remember it as short because it had shape. Try it next time. Good. Second trick, chunking, micro-segmentation. Break the task into tiny, named markers so your brain sees more events and your session feels fuller. Instead of study for an hour, break it down, read one section, summarize it in a sentence, quiz yourself for 2 minutes. I do chores like that. 10-minute sweep, 10 to wipe, 10 to sort. Tiny wins add up, and the hour stops feeling like an abyss. Add a micro reward, and it's practically fun. I like that. Quick demo idea. Set a 10-minute timer and list 3 tiny wins. You'll feel momentum fast. And third, novelty. A small surprise can stretch a moment because novelty gets richer in coding. Exactly. A new route, a different playlist, even a one-line curiosity note. Those create denser memory, so the same minutes feel longer in recollection. And flip it if you want something to zip by. Make it predictable and template-driven. Repetition makes time skim. But if you want to savor a commute, inject one bit of novelty, and suddenly the ride expands. Laughing. I think that's amazing. But Philip, reality check. None of this creates extra clock hours. People get skeptical. Right. Important distinction. These are perception tools. If your calendar is full, you still need to free space. What we're offering is how to make the minutes you have feel more useful or more enjoyable. I'm not sure I buy the small returns label. I've turned a dreaded hour into an energized, productive one with these moves. They aren't magic, but they scale. But play devil's advocate. If someone has 0 spare minutes, how do they even start? Do we ask them to say, focus sprint, while juggling 3 kids and a deadline? You start with the tiniest possible step. 1 sentence, 1 breath. The trick is low friction. If saying a label out loud feels impossible in the moment, whisper it to yourself. Or write 1 word on a sticky note. Small cue, same effect. Exactly. Tiny is the point. I keep a sticky with 3 micro tasks. 1 line, 3 bullets. It takes 5 seconds and changes how the hour goes. Try it once and judge. All right, let's run the live 1-minute ritual. First, frame and label. Say out loud, this next 7 minutes is my focus sprint. Write 1 sentence goal. Ready? Say it now. Nice. Feel that small anchor? That tightening of attention is immediate for many people. Second, micro-segmentation. Take 60 seconds. List 3 tiny steps for the task you're about to start. Don't plan the whole week, just the tiny next acts. Third, novelty. Change 1 small sensory thing. Swap a playlist, move to a different chair, or look up 1 surprising fact about what you're doing. Do it now if you can. Those 3 moves together. Name it, chunk it, stir it, make a compact habit. Test them a few times and compare how the minutes felt and what you actually completed. And don't overcomplicate. If one of the tricks clicks, keep it. Habit is about tiny repeats, not perfection. I like that because it's actually doable. Quick recap. Give the time a name so your brain pays attention. Carve tasks into crisp little events and add one tiny surprise when you want to savor or change the pace. Now here's the experiment. For the next 7 minutes, try the 3 together. Label, list, and tweak one thing. See how it lands. And a final note. Measure it. Try this 3 times across different kinds of activities before deciding. The payoff is in repeat tests, not a single trial. Report back. I'm genuinely curious which trick surprised you. Try the 60-second combo right after this episode. Laughing. If you liked this little mental toolkit, subscribe to Down the Rabbit Hole and drop us a note about which trick you tried. We read them. Thanks for listening, and remember, don't be afraid to learn. Thanks, everyone. See you next time for another tiny habit to test. Bye. And seriously, try it now. I'm curious what you'll find. Laughing. You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.